All right, another beautiful morning here in northern Maine, and I'm at the woodlot. I'm getting the machine started up. I hauled a bunch of wood yesterday, had the afternoon off, and I got a bunch done that I had cut, I think on Sunday. I had cut it and left it in the woods Saturday or Sunday. It was Saturday. And I've been yarding it out, and hey, we got a pretty good pile here of fir. So we're not quite a truckload, but I think we're getting closer to it. So I get in here this morning and it's pretty cold. It's about 0 degrees. So I hooked up, the tractor's been starting hard. I've got a new starter coming for it. But for now I'm trying to not push it too hard, and the oil's all thick. So I just hooked a little inverter to my battery and running an extension cord over to the block heater, getting that warmed up while I'm doing this other stuff. And then I just sprayed a little bit of starter fluid and the air filter in that puppy, and she started up. She's full of fuel, full of chain oil, and we're about ready to go with her. And my project for today is, well, 2 things. I got a bunch of wood still back there that has to come in, and then if you can see here behind me, there's a patch of trees there behind my pile of logs, and I'm running out of room in this log yard to stack with my tractor. And this side there's a little bit of room, but it's real bumpy and it's hard to stack to that pile. So I'm gonna go that way, open that up, and a truck needs to be able to get in here. A log truck's gonna have to get in here at some point. So I'm actually gonna cut that bank down, cut those alder trees, move all that stuff. I'm gonna take all these trees out, all the ones not quite to the road. I'm gonna clean that up, I'm gonna pack this down, and then I'm gonna have all kinds of space to stack logs. Hopefully that will only take a couple hours, and then I'll start hauling logs back in and continue this pile. Maybe we'll have a truckload by the end of the day. That'd be pretty sweet. Boy, talk about slow progress today. So I did get this spot cut open pretty good with the processor. I did have to stop. The measuring wheel stopped working on that. I don't know if you noticed, I stopped to get out and mess with it. Wire came disconnected. Sometimes sticks get caught in the processor head and you can get a wire comes loose, but I was able to get that back working. Finish this up, packed it down a little bit. Now I get to go cut the stumps down with my chainsaw, clear this brush out, and get it nice and hard packed so I can use this area. But I had my tractor warming up, the engine block heater going, and I got ready to go and start it, and key won't turn. That is frozen solid. The ignition's frozen solid. It won't move. And I don't have a source of heat here. It's probably warmed up about 10 degrees right now, but it's not going to get up to freezing. So the only thing I have is a couple of hand warmers. So I just open these up, get them warming up, and we'll see if we can get this to work. I'm going to put hand warmers on the ignition and see if I can get this thawed out enough so that I can turn the key and try to start this son of a gun. But for now I'm going to go and work on getting that stuff cleared out with the chainsaw and cleaning it up so I can keep working. Alright, we got that spot cleaned up pretty good. Now I'm going to go over it with the excavator and pack a trail down. I'll have lots more room to move around to stack logs in the pile here. And then just to the right of that big poplar tree, I got to clear that bank out at some point so that a log truck can get in here. So that's going, and I've been warming the ignition up with the hand warmers I put on there, and time to see if they work. Okay. They're not too hot, but they're fairly warm. Oh yeah, that's warmed up quite a bit. Let's see. Oh, all right, it's loose now. The key was not able to turn before. Let's try it. Woohoo! All right, so we're back in business. Now we can pack that down, and then we're gonna start going back into the woods with the tractor, bring more logs out. Carry it on. All right.